Oh, sure. I thought I had been doing good. I mean, I know I had the brass little Kawiko fountain pen, and I've been using it for a while, and ergonomic ballpoint pen, and I know that I've had this mechanical pencil, brass mechanical pencil for a long time, and yeah, I know that I recently bought this large size fountain pen, but I didn't think it would matter. I didn't think it would hurt anything. And yeah, I continue to use my Twisby daily. And you know, I drive by Staples and occasionally I'll go in because I have to get some essential office supply stuff. Just stuff around the house. And yeah, I'll wander through the pen section and the notebook section and the stationery section. And boy, I'm tempted, but I thought I've been doing really good. And yeah, I'll go by my local stationery store, pen and pad, and I'll see the sign on the storefront, and I'll say, no, I can't go in. And then I went over to my brother's house last night, and he says, oh, I have something for you. This used to belong to Dad. It's a Sheaffer 0.8 millimeter fountain pen. I'm Joe Van Cleve, and these are Confessions of an Office Supply Junkie. It's supposed to mean anything when you have your own custom cabinet full of office supply equipment? Does that mean I have a problem? I don't think so. Does it mean something when I have multiple packs of glue sticks? I got so many glue sticks they're already dried out. Does it mean I have a problem when I have whole packs of adding machine tape and I don't even have an adding machine? Does it mean I have a problem when I have reporters' notebooks when I'm not even a reporter? I have Moleskine journal books that I'm not even a journalist? I have writing pads and notebooks and composition books and tracing paper and cardstock. Oh, pencils. You want to see pencils? I got your pencils. I got a whole cigar humidor full of pencils. Does that mean I have a problem? Well, maybe I have a problem. A little bit problem. Kind of small. Piquito. You might need string tags for something. I mean, how many Sharpie markers do you think a person really needs? I got dozens of them. All kinds of different Sharpie markers. I even have the Staples brand competitor to Sharpie, which actually are better markers than Sharpies, I think, which reminds me that's another video. But never mind. Correction tape cartridges. How many correction tape cartridges can you have in a baggie of different brands and still not call yourself an office supply junkie? So, okay, maybe I have a problem. Office supply problem. There could be worse things, right? Whiskey, wife beating. But I have this Sheaffer Fountain Pen, 0.8 millimeters, and it looks like it's fairly modern. My dad passed away in 2007. I don't remember him ever having a fountain pen, so there's another secret history here. Maybe he was a closet fountain pen user and I never knew it. But I want to go down and try to find a converter for this fountain pen so I can use my bottled ink. So I'm going to go down to Pen and Pad Stationery today, and maybe they can help me with my office supply junkie problem. Who better to deal with a problem like this? I'm sure they see people like me every day, right? Well, I'm sitting here in the parking lot in front of Pen and Pad. Not sure if I should go in, but I guess I'll go in. Well, so it's not a fancy pen, and it's not an antique fountain pen, and it's, according to the cap, it's 0.8 millimeters, which indicates it's probably a fairly wide nib. For writing, it might be a little wide, but I think I'm going to go in and try to get a converter for it anyways and see if I can have fun with this thing with my bottled inks. And especially knowing that it belonged to my dad, which is kind of interesting because he was always a ballpoint pen guy. I don't remember him using a fountain pen. So as most of you already guessed, this is a very inexpensive pen. This, according to the lady at Pen and Pad, this is probably an $8 pen. And I kind of knew it was cheap. And so with my $8 pen, I bought a $10 converter for Sheaffer so I can use it with my bottled ink. Now this pen is actually a calligraphy pen. So it says fine on the tip. It says F. and 0.8 millimeters. And what that means is it is a fine calligraphy tip. So I'm going to take this converter out of the package, ink it up, stick it in the pen, and see how it writes. I don't really think my dad was into calligraphy, though. All right. You know, all the unboxing videos on YouTube, I would love to see somebody cut themselves really badly. Why am I saying that? So, let's retract that. So now what you do with this is you turn the bottle upside down, and then, using preferably a piece of Kleenex or something, in case we have a mess. So there's a little conical shaped receptacle in here that collects the ink, and so we'll see about this here. Now the trick is always wiping it off the edge of the metal barrel. Okay, well, let's go get a piece of paper and see what we got. Okay, so obviously the nib is very dry. It's never been used, probably. So I'm going to wet the tip of it also to help start it. So it's a calligraphy pen. It has the thick, thin line weight to it. Looks a little dry. We'll have to make sure this is actually feeding. And it looks like it works. All right. A very inexpensive Sheaffer calligraphy fountain pen. Yes, I am Joe Van Cleve. This is a cheap fountain pen. I put a converter in it that's worth more than the pen itself because I am an office supply junkie. I admit it. I admit it. That's it. I'm an office supply junkie. I'm out of here.